Welcome back, boys and girls, once again to Peripeteia. Yes, I finally looked up how to pronounce it. It's Peripeteia. What does that mean? So, when we last left off, we had just done a mission, and now we got to do another one, I think. Can I guess there's no consequences. Oh, can I hop that train? Oh. Can I hop on the train tracks? That strikes me as a bad idea. Let's do it. Oh, fuck, there's an invisible wall. Oh, but you can just, okay. You can just... I really like how when she falls, it makes a dropping a computer sound. Let's see, we got some Polish animu. Very cool. Very cool. Very
Ghoul.
I couldn't decide between good and cool, so I called it very ghoul.
Try crack.
Ghoul. Reward if dead. Iskander Jugovishio. I wonder if that's a real person. Can I bother my neighbors? No. Can I jump down the elevator shaft? Yes. Oh, I can even survive jumping down the elevator shaft. Or can I? No, I'm walking on sunshine, and it does not feel good. Oh! Okay, so control makes you drop. I did not know. We are now in the basement. Oh, there's more basement. Oh, okay. Ah, yes, the gun basement, of course. Carbinek Polon. An experimental weapon design meant to fix the inherent limitations of the AK whilst reusing its tooling. It was widely adopted after the founding of the PSR. Okay. That's cool. Do you need something to die? Do you need something in front of you to not be in front of you? Then you should consider buying one of these. Okay. My aim is a-wandering. Can I... This doesn't have, like... You can't brace against the crate now. That would be a little too much to ask. No? So is this a bolt action? No, it's not actually clear what she's doing. It's a mystery action. I see. And here's the PKM. I know what that is. Oh yeah, that's that. You can't control that. I wonder if you get an AUG later on that lets you control the PKM. That would be fun. Well, that was cool. Let's start a mission. The Chasm, a battleground between towers long gone. Who are you? Okay. The man mumbles himself. Hush, breathe through filtered air. Fucking bitch wife fucking guard duty? Who cares about some reactor anyway? Hey, I wouldn't go this way if I were you. Why? Take a look for yourself, the guard motions. The pedway is all blown out and all you'll find is homelessness and disappointment. Homelessness? Vagrants and grifters have nothing, good for nothings. They hang out around here because they know they can get into our rations. Why don't they join the communists? Some of them do. Others are too messed up in the head for even them. Why not feed them? If you leave food out, mice come, and you train the cute little rodents to come back each day. People need to earn their keep. I work for my food. So if they all joined the military and took up menial work, you'd feed them? If they work for it, sure. Doesn't that turn the military into an over-bloated welfare machine? I don't think that really matters. The military turns a man into a man. We always need warm bodies. The budget will correct itself through the taxes imposed by being shot at. Why don't they get jobs? God knows. Some claim to have mental issues, others are just drunk. I think it's laziness personally. If they wanted work, they could just join the PSR's Foreign Legions. The PSR has a Foreign Legion? Something like that. We recruit local Ukrainians, Lithuanians, Russians, Belarusians, Novorussians, Russians, and anything else that pops up with an AK and desire for sloty. Wouldn't they be disloyal? Depends on if they benefited more with us or the Union. Generally, it's us. And if it isn't, we send them in first. If you fill up your front line with traitors, you worry not for a knife in your ass. That was a cool convo. It's great that everyone you meet is eager to discuss, policy. Honestly, in my experience just talking to Uber drivers, people are actually, I think, hungry for good policy conversations. All social media is good for is screaming matches. Did you get off that last train? I'm late for, things. Are the drunkards rioting again? What are you staring at? Are my lenses foggy? I have a phone call to make, but the receiver keeps leaking black oil. I've gotten 4 infections this way. Civilian? What is that? What you're holding? What is that? Did they issue you that? Oh, my rifle? It's bent at 10 different angles. Have you ever shot it? No, but Why the hell did they give you that? The armorer is drunk. He has been for a month. His wife left him. And so what caliber even is that? I don't know. Look, I can't get a new one until he gets back to work, but what? He's passed out, and he's rigged the room with mines in case of communists. That's insane. Well, good luck. No. What? Look, if you give me some cash, I'll grab you a Tantol from there. A real one. I can offer you 150 zloty for one. But you have to be careful. If he wakes up, he'll shoot you, and the mines have a big range. That's fine. Received armory key. Leave. Is this the armory? Yes, it is. What? Oh. Okay. The aforementioned claymores. Mon 50. Gotta catch 'em all? Better not. So how exactly is this triggered? Because the claymore is remote triggered. You have one of those clack-clack detonators. I can't take it for myself. Okay. Demining operation go. Yeet! Oops. Okay, I don't understand why that happened. Let's try that again. So let's be a little more gentle. Let's be a little more gentle with the mine. Okay, do not bang the mine off of the walls. That would be bad. There's no way to just deactivate them. Dang it. Okay. Let's quit fucking around here. What happens if I just sneak in? Yeah, I figured. Okay. So very cautiously. Don't wake the baby. I woke the baby. I'm sure this is very, very interesting to watch. Come watch a dumbass repeatedly blow himself up. All good so far. Can I just go behind them? I am trespassing. Hop. Hop to jump on that thing. Yeah, that'll lose you some subscribers. There you go. Okay. Where does he keep the riffles? Riffles. Okay. Don't wake the baby. Okay. We're good so far. Tantal. My beloved, your son is doing well, and I appreciate what you have done for us. However, I am with child again. Nature has called, and I have left the home. We live now far away, but have left your belongings there, mostly. Do not look for us. Your wife. Holy shit, the barrel! It's straight! Yeah, seems like the last good one he made. Good work, and you can keep my old piece of shit, too. For this rifle, the A isn't for automat, it's for abomination. Seeking parts for broken Tantals, it seems that at some point, bits of old 74s and AKMs have been slapped onto this rifle. What caliber is it in? I don't know, and Marie doesn't either. Who is speaking to us? The magazine port takes 47 mags, 74 mags, and Tantal mags. God knows how that works. The armorer who issued this should be shot, and would be, if his officer's gun hadn't exploded. Okay, well, we got this thing now. Sell price -30. You have to pay someone to take it away. What is actually my objective, anyway? Oh, I don't know. I don't know why Marie came here. Okay. Well, you know, when you go into another room, you're like, why did I come in here? That's every day for me. 'Cause the brain damage. Okay, is there nothing out here? Am I still crouched? No. Marie's just short. Smole. You have quest giver energy. Who are you? Just a traveler. More like a ghetto fanatic. Why would you travel to a literal war zone? Are you some kind of parasite? I like leeches. What? Like the biology of them, or you mean figuratively? They're biology. They're traits. Yeah, they're interesting. They say that elements of leech biology inspired the creation of the earliest Augs. Who says that? I've never heard that before. Well, I heard it when I used to... Never mind. ... You know, they've found gears in nature. Plant hoppers have them. It lets them jump high. They have strong legs. What? Is this an insult, or am I hitting on her? So what? I have gears in my legs. I don't make a big deal out of it. Funny, the girl laughs. You stare at the girl's thighs, then look back to her face. I imagine you sympathize then. Oh, those? They're real. It's only my face that's been operated on. Well, sort of. How came you to such a state? You're clearly not military, or surplus. A man named Mogul plucked out my eyes. He ripped off my lips with his teeth and kissed my gums and jawbone. Then he made me a spine seller. That was their modus operandi. Mutilate you, then enslave you with the promise of fixing you. And did you get everything back? They gave me back what was good for spine selling. A pretty face, innocent, and strong arms for pulling out organs and mechs. Not my face, though, which sucked. I was fairly homely before. I can't look into mirrors now. You miss being homely? I miss being me. I've heard of groups like this. It seems the city used to be a lot more wild. In the early days, before the PSR, it was a true Bespredel, utterly lawless. Never seen that word before. Does this Mogul still operate? She shrugs. All I really want is to get my voice back. I left before I ever got my vocal cords back. I'm sure they're rotting in a jar somewhere. Do you have any idea where those might be? Spine sellers are still more common than even your average Shylock. Money is an IOU, but your body? That's the one thing God has promised is yours. I know some still operate out of the docks. The Poles have no influence there yet. Okay. Barman. You're a new face. Who are you? What, you gonna report me to the commander or something? The man stares at you with intense offense. No, I was joking. I am Simon, former soldier and excellent bartender, at your service. Former soldier? Look away from my handsome face. I know it's hard to do. And to the stump on my left, girl. I may be a crack pistol shot, but they said no to a man who can't shoot his Tantal. How did you lose your arm? A bastard got me. Cockfur was his name. Part of the anti-tank squad. Part of the PSR? Yes, a traitor. Went mad after his girl died. Started claiming he could see her. He was some dusty tan kid from the West Ukraine. Polish by descent, joined up early. We were buds a long time. He was good with a PTRS. But then after his girl died. Total madness. Kept saying you wanted to bring her back. Sawed off his PTAS's barrel and shot our commander. Ran off with some weird tech we found. And yourself? Babe, let me tell you, you don't want to see what a 14.5 round does to a human arm. It looked like pulled pork when they picked me up. I'm sorry to hear that. Be sorry for him, not me. He was a good kid, young and strong. His life was a tragedy, and when he lost her, I lost my friend to that madness. ... You're no normal girl. Your eyes are long gone. Tell you a secret, there's a bounty on his head now. End his misery. I'll see you're rewarded. You've got a deal. Where is Cockburn? No one knows, but he was the best sniper in all the regiments. If I had to guess, he'd be somewhere above the streets, wandering some abandoned comm block's roofs. Anything to do around here? Drink, pray, and die of radiation sickness from the reactor. That doesn't sound fun. Well, it's not all that bad. Soldiers here get double pay. This whole city is dangerous enough for it. The PSR calls it pioneer pay for the daring of this generation. Thankfully, I am an old man, so I do not have to be daring of this generation, merely daring and old. Alright, I guess we got our quest. It's not clear to me how this advances the main story, but I'm not going to worry about it. With a glazed expression in his eyes, this philosopher of the Pedway stares at you with vague hostility. Hi. The man nods at you and smiles a toothy grin that smells of gin and rot. You're not a communist, then? No, but I miss it. Commies are all out downstairs past the great doors. Bunch of mad hobos wandering around there, though. No place for a sweetheart like you. You miss communism? Yeah, it was easier to get what I needed. Blind eyes everywhere so long as I said the right things. And if you ever wanted to work, you could pick up a job for a day and stop showing up whenever you got tired of it. Why not work for them if you miss it so much? No purpose in it if they're just gonna get shot by the PSR. Gotta live with the times. I'd be lousing up at that station if I hadn't been caught drinking the brake fluid out of the trains. Hear any good rumors? Nothing really. Heard the commissars are planning an attack, though. They were shelling the station for a while. Clever bastards hauled a T-72 turret up the side of one of those apartments just to shoot at the Pollocks. Do you know where the apartments are? Huh? Across from here, due west. If you're lost, you should stay with me, though. No thanks. No, stay a while and drink with me. I don't think so. Ooh, shadow. Neat. I'm old enough that dynamic shadows in games still surprise me. Enhance? Oh, it's just laying around, huh? I now have the Stronk. I cannot see anything. I guess I should turn my night vision on. But then everything's green. Look, guys, it's Fallout 3. Ooh. I was looking at the Steam community feature, the community tab in Steam. I just said the same thing twice in two different ways. But I saw a meme of a pair of green tinted glasses, and it goes, look, guys, they made portable Fallout 3. And I thought that was funny. Why do they do that whole tinting thing? Like, I understand that, you know, an artistic director for a game might want to set, you know, some post-processing tone stuff. That seems basically appropriate. Like, you want to be able to control the mood of a scene. If you have a sad scene in your game, you might want to mute the colors a little bit. Or, I don't know, leave them neutral if it's a neutral scene. But, like, the filters, I don't understand that. Like in Deus Ex, it's like, yeah, let's just make everything yellow. The piss filter. Like, why? Why does the game need to be... Well, it's not an artistic effect. You just pissed on my screen. Why did you do that? Hey, hold on. Okay, yeah, when you start trespassing, it bumps down the saturation for a moment. Okay, well, I need to stop running in circles. Where am I going? I'm going this way. I've decided. There's blue. I always approach blue. Ah, energy fuse. There's a vent. Nothing bad ever happened by jumping down a vent. So let's go. I regret this immediately. Ooh, flashlight. Ooh, grenade. Never mind, I don't regret this at all. Oh, now I can have an actual flashlight like I was asking for. There we go. 6. There we go. Okay, I would like to continue past that. There we go. Okay, let's not hold on to the thing, because that's not very sneaky beaky. I'm going to break my legs. There we go. We are still trespassing. I don't know who we're trespassing upon. I didn't actually have a reason to go here. I just figured something cool might happen. The frame rate of the game is getting very poor. And I kind of wish this game had some anti-aliasing. Oh well. I think that's the look they're going for. They like their games crunchy. Oh, hi! Okay, who are you? Are you a group that I oppose? I guess it doesn't matter now, huh? Hi! Oh. Okay. I think I just trespassed on this guy's territory, and he defended himself. Well, free shotgun. Never mind. Hi. Okay, well now I killed his whole family. I'm the good guy. Actually, I think these are the people yeah, okay, I came here to kill these people. Now I realize. Halt, girl, where are you going? I'm looking for some work. So you're a capitalist with no real desire to help us without payment. What a lovely person. Any good comrade still needs money to continue operations. Or, I never implied that, but I know my skills can be of use. I don't want to imply that I'm a communist. Okay then, how about this? Prove yourself to us. There's a gunfight at the apartments to the left of the station. Get there, get the data packet we've been hunting, and come back. Then we'll talk. Sounds good. It doesn't actually sound good. I don't want to do that. Did this guy not notice me just kill both his buddies? Maybe he just doesn't care. Is that blood? No, it's a mural. I see red. Is that a bad guy or is that a button? It's a button. Okay. Oh. Aha! Progress? Possibly. Chair. 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 Mine. So keep an eye out for claymores. Speaking of keeping an eye out, that's a bad man. Let's try out this cool grenade launcher. Let's try out this cool grenade launcher. Alright, the galaxy gas has been deployed. The galaxy gas is ineffective. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, it's real effective. God damn. Oh, and that just makes him eepy. Let's see. Oops, hi. You saw nothing. And it's the last thing you'll ever see. Okay, so, yeah, hitting them with the sword stuns them. Interesting. What if you hit him from behind? Ooh, nothing. Okay. Nothing special happens if you hit him from behind. Man, I went out of my way to get these guns and I'm not even using them. The drum and bass has begun again. I am the ultra-violent junglist. The Pierogi Standby. One of the first domestically produced Polish small-bore weapons, and a beauty at that. I should stop getting shot.
The game indeed looks like Polish Fallout 3.
Yes, it does. Oops. Okay, let's not get tripped by the tripwire this time. Can I disarm the trip? Okay, if I hit it with my sword. Immersive sim. Immersive sim. Immersive sim. No, okay. Not that immersive. So where is the actual... Ah! Aha! But yeah, Fallout 3, everyone craps on it now for good reason, because it's, it's not a Fallout game. I feel like it's also not as far off as people make it out to be. But it was fun. It was mega influential. Like, all open world games owe their open worldness, well, not just to Fallout 3, but a lot of it, yeah. Fallout 3, and before that it was just Morrowind. There was a time when Bethesda was the only company making those kinds of games. And now for a while, I think this trend is kind of past, but for a while they were the standard for games. AAA games, at least. Yes, come at me, just run at me down the long, straight hallway with no cover. Vzor 58. Is that better than my AK? I don't think so. Okay, now I'm low on ammo. And that's a problem. I wish okay, you can just take the mag. Uh-huh, nice try, but no. Do I want the SKS mag? Oh, the SK... yeah, I guess the... Wait, does the SKS have an integral? No, it doesn't. Does it? Oh. Okay. I'll take your orders, sure. Where did those go? Here we go. Inspect. A PDA containing second Unionist orders to Commissar Yatlov's forces. Okay. Do I turn those in to someone? Is that a guy? Yes, it is a guy. Ooh, communists. It's damn hard to see in this game. Okay, these guys might be put to the sword, because I'm starting to run out of ammo. Never mind. No, I'll miss them is what I'll do. Okay. It's time to run away. He bravely ran away. Bravely ran away. What do I got? I got the grenade launcher, and I got nothing else. They're all shooting at where I was. Well, how come I have limited ammo and they don't? What is that? What the hell is that? What am I looking at? What? Okay. So now what? Well, I got my energy fuse. Let's use an energy fuse. Let's use a fuse. And then we will go back to what we were doing with the sword, I think. I can't tell if that's a visual glitch. Oh, it's a piece of paper. I thought they were, like, sending... Because I have a drone that I can shoot out to spy on people. Hi. You see nothing. No, do not shoot. I'll keep the Tantal, actually. Get rid of the AK. Get rid of the AK. Plant the AK on his body. Take the... Ooh, hi. No pistol. Only sword. Thank you. Ooh. Speaking of Fallout 3, he really stretched himself beyond his capacities.
The red glowing eyes remind me of Jinro.
I've never seen that, but I've seen clips of it. Not even clips of it. I've seen screenshots of it and clips of it with no audio or context as the backing video to songs.
It's one of the animes you don't have to feel embarrassed about having watched.
Ah, one of those. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out real quick sometime. But yeah, it's even like Gurren Lagann. I remember watching that way, way long ago, and it was old even then. But even that had, weird sex stuff in it. And I get that it's just, another culture. But, maybe I like my culture. I am aware that my sense of morality is not universal. I am aware that it is not necessarily objective. But it is still mine. There is a certain maturity in realizing that your sense of morality is just yours and not everyone shares it. And beyond that, there is another level of maturity where you realize that that doesn't mean that you should just let people get away with things. What is this? It's very difficult to tell what anything is in this game. They do like
Looks like a tank turret.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is actually a thing. Grenade. More grenades. Why do they want me to have these grenades? Why are we in the grenade zone? So this is actually a story thing, I think. Yeah, there's the red star. I think they were saying all the space in the... all the... Like, the reason these levels have these huge empty spaces is because they're closely based on real, locations. But there sure are a lot of huge empty spaces with nothing in them. What I'm actually supposed
Very
to do here.
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it does give the sense of a world where...
As in everyone being dead.
Yeah, a world where the population used to be a lot higher. And then, you have a handful of people just trying to live in the ruins here. I guess I'll run along this pipe, sure. I'll feel very silly if I run to the end of this pipe and there's nothing there. Am I going to feel very silly? Only time will tell.
Also, the sun went out.
That too. How do you feel about your new and improved voice with the new TTS engine? It's a lot slower, but there's no more weird moaning. Where am I? I do not know. I am in the bloom. Welcome to the bloom zone. Enjoy your stay.
It has an ironic tone to it.
It does. It sounds a little bit like Harlan Ellison portraying Am. I assume that's just what his voice sounded like.
Like I'm bullshitting all the time.
That would be a good voice for someone to submit to the voice channel, is Harlan Ellison as Am. I wonder if we could find clips of other famous sci-fi authors, because who did a yell? Who's getting this sword? No one? Ah. I forgot to look up. Is this the way I just came from? Man, I am... Welcome to Getting Lost Simulator 2025. Is there anything through here? No. Only death. Oops. I do not, in fact, want to die in this way at this time. Thank you. Oh, they've... Okay. Well, we've, okay. Well. Shit. I need to get in the habit of saving, is the takeaway here. Okay. Let's just try to Kill Bill this. Serpentine. Oops. No. Kill. All right.
Now you know you don't have to explore all those areas.
That's true. So welcome to my prank channel. Today we're going to be playing a funny prank on these communists. Let me quick save before I try my funny prank. Get pranked! Fuck. Okay, they didn't react to our prank. They didn't find it funny. Do you find this funny? Ah, it was so funny that I died laughing. Why am I getting the... What? Duplication glitch? Okay. Let's prank these guys from a little closer up. I can't see the sights of my weapon. Just hold still a second, buddy. There you go. These guys really can't. They just spray with those things. Yeah, but again, that's genuinely accurate for VZ. What's a VZ? Let me take a look at that. I don't need the magazine. When the Czechoslovaks were told to finally standardize to the Soviet caliber, they made the process as difficult as possible. No, comrade, we shall not make our magazines compatible with AKM. Yes, comrade, we shall use stripper clips as well. Still, like the AKM, it's a quality rifle, and if you are shot with it, you will die. Where did my rifle go? There my rifle did go. Thank you. What? Oh, hi! Yeah, they really don't train these guys. I didn't even lose any health there. Oh, that's the commissar. It would be funny if they actually, like, fixed up the AI, but only the high-ranking communists have actual training. So the normal ones really do just run at you and spray. Because from what I've heard, and, I'm just some idiot, from what I've heard, that is genuinely what happens when you take random people, hand them guns, and say, "Hey, you're part of the revolution now, buddy." They just spray. And they don't usually hit anything. Is there anything up here? Why is this here, then? Welcome to the nothing room, where we keep nothing. It's for exercise. There we go. The new Soviet man will have killer glutes from walking up the nowhere stairs. Okay. So I know there's bad guys around here. That guy just saw me. It's odd how... Look... Okay. I feel like I'm clearly in a shadow here. But if you look, the stealth meter does not register me as... It shows me as being in broad daylight. Can you calm down with that thing? Thank you. Okay, I am now out of ammunition. Am I? Yes. And yet... Well, you know what? You're gonna get one of these. If I can find you. I cannot find you. Aha! I have found you. But I cannot throw for shit. There we go. No, still can't. Okay, saturation bombing. Here we go. Oh, well, that was the last of them. Okay. How come they see me when I'm standing in a shadow, but not when I'm standing in broad daylight on a balcony? On a railing. Balcony railing. Railing balcony. Ralcony. Ralcony bailing. I'm going insane. Oh, that just went nowhere, huh? Oh no, it got one of them. Yeah, this position seems to have broken their brains. That's cool. Oh, that guy... Okay, that guy got eepy. And that guy got permanently eepy, because I shot him in the head. And then this guy's going to get real sleepy too, if he stops moving. There we go. He's stopped moving forever. All right. Now we can loot the bodies. Joy cultist. What? Keycard. What is this? The two left arms of the unfree world. The most bizarre contraption you'll see around here. More mangled than any Afghan vet and more mutated than local wildlife. Why does it exist? We do not know. But it insists on existing. We have anime girls. We have less anime boys. We have a potato. Okay. Why am I here? I came into these people's house and gunned them down. And apparently they're a cult. I don't know how my character knows that. I mean, they're a joy cultist, so, I mean, I don't know. Shouldn't they be nice people? I mean, I guess not. They could have just asked me nicely to leave. They didn't have to open fire. Then again, you know, I know I keep coming back to this, but I don't even know, like, I don't even know if those people would have been friendly if I hadn't just stepped into their space. Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. Die. No? No, that one's empty. Well, you know what? You're getting the cavalry saber now. Because you got close to me. Oh. There's several of you. Okay, I will deal with you first, sir. Please die. Thank you. Ooh, I need to eat a battery before I run out of... That was the wrong kind of battery. This is the right kind. There we go. Okay. That's that dealt with. Now I will run until you need to reload, and then I will get behind you, and then I will stick you with my pointy knife. Hold on. Let me charge up my pointy stick. Then I will click, and then you will die. Okay. Is it just me, or am I getting good at this game? It's just me. Okay, well, we have killed everyone, and now our work here is done. Mission complete. Question mark. I guess I'll go back to where I was. Maybe there'll be someone to kill over there. Make new friends and kill them. Okay, we are trespassing once again. I don't know how these communists can tell me I'm trespassing when they don't believe in private property.
They should make that inventory auto-sorting.
My guess is that it is the author's intention that you hand arrange your inventory. But maybe I would prefer a mode that auto does it for you. Or there's a button that does that and I haven't found it yet. That is also entirely possible. Oh, they really like their little booby traps, don't they? They're not very innovative. It's the exact same grenade with a tripwire every time.
It takes away from the immersion, since arranging items on what looks like a large desk isn't anything you do in real life.
Yeah. I think it's sort of... like, imagine how hard it would be to make a realistic shuffling things around bags, because I've had to... I may soon have to again. I've lived in my car, and part of successfully living in your car is using a lot of bags and having a system of hooks. So that greatly increases the number of small objects you can effectively store in your car and sort. You know, you need to do all your cooking in your car. However, that does mean that when you need to find something, you need to sort through 12 identical from the outside looking plastic bags. So, I know Cataclysm DDA has... It doesn't have possessed chairs, but it does have relatively, pretty realistic sorting through bags mechanics. The problem is, how do you implement that in a first-person shooter? So, in short, I think the inventory Tetris is, it abstractly represents Marie, sorting through her equipment, trying to fit everything onto her, I don't know. Does she come with built-in cargo hooks? I feel like if I could, maybe win the technology, probably not, but sometimes I wish I had hooks, like cargo hooks in my... There's a big, huge bone that your shoulders kind of hang off of. And sometimes I've thought about, what if you took a titanium threaded insert and jammed it into that bone, and then you could screw some hooks into your back, and you could carry your groceries that way. Or you could just buy a backpack, but backpacks are expensive. But surgery is also expensive, so yeah. Probably just buy a backpack now that I think of it. I remember when I was in college. No, you see nothing. You see nothing, sir. Thank you. I bought I found an old army jacket on sale, and it had little epaulette hooks. Epaulette straps, rather, that you would use to hold your rank insignia on.
Sounds like this game is really getting to you.
No, I've always been this way, but I remember using the epaulette straps to... Like, I would unstrap the... Damn it! Unstrap the straps, and then thread the handles of my plastic grocery bag through those and carry my groceries that way. Oh, yeah, and I had a little... Wow, nice friendly fire. Yeah, friendly fire isn't, buddy. I had a battery, a little, they called it a solar generator, but it's a battery. That was just kind of, the marketing name. And I would have, because I was in a super duper cold region of the country at the time, where it gets to the part of the country where it gets to minus 30 sometimes, minus 30 Fahrenheit, which would be it's the kind of weather where if you go out unprotected, you die within 5 minutes. And so I took a 12-volt battery, a lithium-ion battery. I hooked it. It had a little handle, so I could strap it to my epaulette strap. And then I took a heated seat kit that was meant for putting a heated seat in a car. And I wired it up so that the heated seat would, the heated seat heater would instead heat up my jacket. And that was how I kept warm when I had to walk to the grocery store back in the day. Okay, it's not clear what right-clicking stuff I should have... I probably should have had a little more presence of mind there, shouldn't I have? Was there a... Oh! There's a person. Oh, that's a mean person. Well, guess what? Mean people get the sword. Oh, that's Samayet. Well, that was Samayet. Maybe I'll go down this pipe. That's what I've decided to do. I'm going down this pipe. Who up walking they pipe right now? Okay, and now am I off the track? No, because there's more pipes. Before you lies a bloodied, dirtied set of leather rags, vaguely reminiscent of what a mother may have once called a man. Oh, I found him! You're Casper. I'm going to call him Casper. You're Casper, You're Casper, aren't you? He sent you, didn't he? Who? Don't play stupid. We're both Polish. Just let me say my goodbyes first. You can give me at least
Good
that.
job.
Thank you. There's no one else here. Maybe not to your eyes, but she's there for me. Are you seeing things? I'm seeing many things, girl.
Lolai, hands up.
And all of them are real. And what are they? Chemicals and signals projecting onto the azure rain, the woman I once loved. She is there, within and without. It is the last gift she ever gave me. If no one can see her, what does it matter? You're interacting with a hallucination. Why do other people matter? She's real to me, generated by my mind or not. She can't give you children. Do you think I'm in any state to be thinking about that? In your mind or stored in a drive unit? I have her in there. That's what matters. I could have given her more, but I'm fine dying having tried. We'll live our final moments together. What does she look like? Blue eyes, rain, white hair. And what is she doing? She's laying down now. Her eyes are the color of rain. She speaks, too. And what does she say? Good night. Before you can say anything else, the man begins to shudder and convulse. He lets out not a sound, but a slight chuckle at the end of this. The man has died. From beneath his mask and the lines of his eyes, you can see he is at peace.
Dev justifying his AI waifu.
Hey, that was supposed to be a serious scene. Don't make fun of that. But no, yeah, that's pretty dark. Well, that happens. I wonder how often that happens, of guys being in a war zone and then they lose their, whoever's waiting at home. They just give up. Honestly, that's probably what would happen to me. Yeah, I guess the whole reason he went to... No, I don't want the damn SKS. The whole reason he signed on was to provide for his woman. And then his woman died. And he's got his brain scrambled by the war. Once there were prosthetics for those injured in old wars. This boy, though, there is no way to fix his injuries. Sawn off 20%, sawn off 25% of its length, rusted and pitted like an olive. This is the tool of the amputee. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to call it here for tonight, because maybe I'll look up a guide and see what I'm supposed to do in this level. Because I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. So maybe this level's just not done, but maybe it's just you're supposed to run around and figure stuff out. I guess you are, but I could have sworn there was someone I was supposed to talk to. But yeah, I'm kind of out of juice here, so yeah, let's call it here. Save game. What TF do I do, though? Alright, well, that was Peripeteia. I apologize for the relatively weak episode. I mean, I could have just jumped down, I could have skipped all of that. And just jumped down here. Well, god damn it. Okay, we're calling it here. Let me blow myself up to end the stream. All right, see y'all next time.